There are moments in entertainment history when the passing of a single figure feels like the closing of an entire chapter. The news of Ronnie Shell's passing at the age of 94 has created exactly that kind of reflection across the television world, as audiences revisit not only his work, but the era he represented. Best known for his role in Gomer Pyle USMC, Shell was part of a generation of performers who helped define early American sitcom comedy. His passing has not only prompted tributes, but also a deeper look back at a time when television comedy was simpler, character-driven, and built around personalities audiences felt they truly knew. Unlike modern entertainment, where content moves quickly and trends shift overnight, Shell's era of television was built on consistency. Audiences tuned in week after week, forming long-term connections with characters. Ronnie Shell was one of the actors who benefited from and contributed to that strong sense of familiarity. In Gomer Pyle USMC, he played Duke Slater, a role that placed him in one of the most recognizable ensemble casts of classic television. The series itself became a cultural staple, known for its light humor and military setting, but it was the supporting cast that gave the show its rhythm and personality. Shell's performance added balance, timing, and charm that helped shape the show's identity. But his journey did not begin there. Before becoming a familiar face on television, Ronnie Shell built his foundation in stand-up comedy. Like many performers of his generation, he came up through live stages, where timing, audience reaction, and improvisation were essential skills. That experience later became the backbone of his television presence. What made Shell stand out was not loud performance or exaggerated comedy, but control. He understood timing in a way that made even small moments memorable. A pause, a reaction, or a subtle expression often carried more weight than dialogue itself. That style made him a natural fit for ensemble sitcoms where chemistry mattered as much as script. As television expanded through the 1960s and 1970s, Ronnie Shell found himself appearing across multiple productions. Guest roles, comedy appearances, and variety shows became part of his long career, allowing him to remain active in an industry that was rapidly evolving. While many performers faded as styles changed, Shell adapted quietly and consistently. Over time, he became part of a group of actors who represented reliability in entertainment. Not necessarily headline stars every week, but trusted names who could step into any production and deliver a performance that fit seamlessly into the story. Following news of his passing, the response from audiences has been less about shock and more about reflection. For many viewers, Shell represents memories rather than headlines. His work is tied to older television habits, family viewing, scheduled broadcasts, and shared moments in living rooms before streaming changed how people consume entertainment. Social media has become a space of remembrance, where fans are revisiting classic clips and rediscovering performances they may not have thought about in years. For younger audiences, it has also become an introduction to a different style of comedy, slower, character-focused, and rooted in everyday humor. Industry voices have also taken the moment to reflect on how performers like Ronnie Shell shaped television's foundation. Before modern sitcom structures became standardized, actors of his generation helped define what ensemble comedy could look like on screen. His passing also highlights how few remaining links there are to television's early golden era. Many of the performers who built that foundation are now gone, leaving behind only recorded performances and cultural memory. Still, what remains of Ronnie Shell's legacy is not just his filmography, but the feeling his work created. His performances were part of a period when television was not just entertainment, but routine. Families gathered around screens at specific times, and characters like Duke Slater became familiar presences in daily life. Unlike modern celebrity culture, where visibility is constant, Shell's generation of actors often lived quieter public lives. Their fame existed primarily through their work, not through personal exposure. That separation is part of why revisiting their performances today feels like stepping into another era. As tributes continue, there is a shared recognition that Ronnie Shell was part of something larger than himself, a collective era of storytelling that shaped how television comedy developed in the United States. Even in his later years, Shell remained connected to his career's legacy, often remembered by fans through reruns and retrospective discussions. His work did not disappear with time. Instead, it continued to circulate quietly through generations.